Hey, what is up guys? So we are going to be talking and watching a replay of how Shiranui actually interact in the game because they just got some more support, and when the deck first came out no one really thought they were good, but it's because we didn't have that many cards. So let's go and actually check out the replay, and I'm going to talk about it as we go along so you can kind of see what the basic combos are and how you can kind of build your deck. Now this isn't my actual replay that I've played myself, this is Proj's replay. I still didn't think the deck was that great when you compare it to, you know, what's coming out in the game when things can throw out first turn Cyber Dragon Infinities. I don't think this deck is going to be super meta as of right now, but we just got some, you know, more cards for it, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. So this is a card called Unizombie. He's a tuner that lets you increase its level, and also you're able to send cards to the graveyard, which actually helps out quite a bit. Now, zombies actually have one of the best reborns in the game. It's called Book of Life. It is an older card, so anyways, I figured we'd talk really quickly about it. Anyways, you just special summon a zombie-type monster from your graveyard, and then you get to remove and play one monster from your opponent's graveyard. So it's like, not only do you get to reborn something, but you get to banish something as well. Now, there is one downside with Unizombie, though. So when he activates its effect that you can target one monster in the field and you control, and it can't attack for the rest of the turn except zombie-type monsters, and then also you get to send a zombie-type monster from your deck to the graveyard. Now that's not going to really matter in this scenario because Proj is going to make a red dragon Archetype Scar right. He's going to then activate its effect, and he gets to blow up all the special summon monsters, and he gets to inflict 500 damage to his opponent for each one. And that's actually pretty decent. Like I said, he's not able to attack, but you're able to destroy pretty much everything anyway, so it's... the downside is mediocre. But anyways, the guy just goes ahead and pulls out an Armades, and then he goes ahead and gets some Doppel tokens, and he's going to make Junk Destroyer, Doppel tokens again. And this is where I feel like he kind of made a mistake. He summoned all these tokens, and the tokens have to be in attack position. He couldn't finish off his opponent because Chicken Race. A lot of people make that mistake with Chicken Race. They forget it's there, including myself, so I don't really blame that guy. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the other cards. So this is the field spell card for the Archetype, and it's actually pretty strong. So the field spell is once per turn, if you control no monsters, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard, then activate one of these effects. You get to target a zombie-type monster with 0 defense in your graveyard and spell summon it. Now, Zombie Master and the Unizombie are excellent targets for this. Oh, he doesn't have a Zombie Master in the graveyard yet, but unfortunately Mizuki isn't a target, but it doesn't really matter because Mizuki banishes itself to grab another one anyways. So he's going to go ahead and dump a Goblin Zombie to the graveyard. Then he's going to go ahead Mizuki and banish Mizuki to special summon the Goblin Zombie. Then he's going to activate this card, which I think is what makes the Archetype so much better. This card is like Icarus Attack on steroids. So anyways, it's the Shiranui style Sword of the Swallow. So you tribute a zombie-type monster, and then you get to target 2 cards on the field, destroy them, then banish one Shiranui monster from your deck. You can only activate one of them per turn. This is what makes the deck. So he's going to go ahead and activate this effect, and you're thinking, oh, that's an Icarus Attack, right? But remember, you to banish a Shiranui monster from your deck, and they actually get bonus effects. So this card over here, the Chief Priest of the Shiranui, has the effect that when this card is normal summon, you can just special summon a Shiranui monster from your hand or graveyard except for the same copy of itself, but then banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is banished, you get to target one face-up card your opponent controls to destroy it. You can only use this effect of Priest once per turn. So that's really good. So that's basically Icarus Attack, but you only get rid of one of your monsters, and then you get to get rid of 3 cards. Granted, you're sending this card from your deck to the banish zone. Plus, that definitely opens up combos for later stuff, as you will see later on. So next up, he's going to go ahead and destroy Chicken Race so we can actually inflict damage. He's going to go ahead and banish Mizuki, and then he's going to go ahead and synchro into making it Psyframe Lord Omega. And this is what actually makes the deck so much better. So once per turn during either player's main phase, you can banish this card from the field and one random card for your opponent's hand. Great card that we've already pretty much seen. But the other effect that you're really going to use this for is once per turn during your opponent's standby phase, you can target one banished card and return it to the graveyard. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one other card in either player's graveyard and shuffle both this card and the other card back into the deck. But the main effect is you get to put your banish stuff, specifically putting Mizuki back into the graveyard, and then you can keep on recycling and banishing Mizuki over and over, and you'll see later on what he's able to actually do. Now, keep in mind, guys, since he did use Unizombie, he can't really inflict any damage. Never mind. He actually can attack. He can attack with this card because it is a zombie, but he can't attack with this card. He did get rid of Chicken Race though. But yeah, you can only attack with zombies. But this card is just so important. As you can see, he just recycled the card anyways. And then so he's going to go ahead and bring back Unizombie. Unizombie is just going to go ahead and activate its effect. And then he's able to summon this card, which it's a normal summon that gets you out. This is like your easy rank 4 card. So you summon this, you're going to bring back the other guy, and then you can go ahead and go straight into Castell, 101, you know, the generic rank 4s that you probably already familiar with. So he's going to go ahead and get rid of that card, and then he's going to go ahead and activate Book of Life, which is like the best like card that brings back stuff. You could have won double Cowboy and technically made a game too, but he decided to bust out the Iku's Sagami, the other Shiranui monster. So if this card is special summon, you get to banish one zombie type monster from your graveyard. So again, you can banish this and then you can pop a card. Very great stuff. And then this card gains attack equal to the banished monster's original attack until the end of this turn. If this card on the field is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard, you can target one of your banished zombie type monsters with 0 defense and return to the graveyard. So it's all about returning them to the graveyard and then rebanishing them, so they can keep on going back and forth. Now I can already see that people are already citing an Imperial Iron Wall, so that'll be excellent against this archetype because the deck will fall apart pretty fast if they can't banish. And on top of that, you also have the Book of Life, which they cannot activate if you cannot banish the card. So he's going to go ahead and activate that effect, and then he's going to go ahead and attack for game because, well, I guess maybe he thought this was a bluff. I would have blown up the other card because technically these two cards definitely can still attack. It would have just been the safer play. But nonetheless, that's a brief introduction to the new archetype, the Shiranui, or Shiranui. I don't know how it's pronounced. You guys probably slaughtered me that for mispronouncing it anyways, but let me know, guys, what you think of the deck. For me, I think it's an okay archetype. It's definitely going to get more support in the future because they're like zombies that have like, I think they're like, it has to do something with like the souls inside of a sword or something like that. But anyways, yeah, let me know, guys, what you think. Are you guys interested in building this? It's been a while since we've seen zombies get some more support because I know we got like the vampires, but the vampires never really did anything. So these guys are looking pretty good, and I feel like this card makes the deck, even though it's not even part of the archetype. Without this card, the deck just wouldn't be nearly as good as it is. But yeah, looking to be a pretty decent archetype. We'll see what support comes out for the future, but I just don't think it has the speed and as well as the consistency and the ability to either stun or OTK nearly as fast, especially if you have that downside. If you're making Omega, you can't attack with it. Maybe if Omega happened to be a zombie, then we're looking at something much better. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and thanks, Project, for sending in this replay, because I didn't know how the heck this archetype played. But it's been your boy, Will Smith, signing out.